There he is. Let's go. I don't know what's going on with Twitter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get this Twitter thing figured out. For some reason, it's not letting me stream on Twitter for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I'm trying to figure that out. If not, we'll just do YouTube thing. So we're trying to see what's going on. But my God, what a half. Ladies and gentlemen, get in here, get involved. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what is taking place. Who dat? Absolutely. All right, let me see. Let me try and get this going. All right. All right, let me get this going on here. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What a half. I mean, was that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? All right, let me do this. All right, here we go. Okay, let's just rock and roll. Twitter, I don't know what the deal is. Twitter's holding me back. It is what it is. Let's get involved. Let's get involved, shall we? Let's go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, ladies and gentlemen? Out of control. Out of control. What the Saints just did. I mean, you're talking about, let's just take a look at it. In every single way, the Saints just dominated the Cowboys on the road. No Marshawn Lattimore. 35-16. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you what we can all agree on. We can all agree on it wasn't just the Panthers. Okay? We can all agree on it wasn't just because we were playing the Carolina Panthers. Get in chat. I want to read the chat. I want to see what we're saying here. Who dat? I love it. Are we figuring out how to get Kubiak jerseys made? Who is this team? So good. What's up, Bucks? What's up, man? How was Vegas? Who dat? Let's go, who dat? Couldn't be more proud of the team. Keep the foot on the gas. Give Derek his flowers. What is happening? Absolutely insane. Derek Carr, I am sorry. I mean, this is unreal. I was high on the Saints. Everyone knows that. I came up here every single day for how many months in a row this offseason. I came on here every single day. I posted a video and I said, the Saints are better than people think they are. The Saints are not the worst team in the NFL. The Saints are good. This team has a good roster. We're just Pete Carmichael away from being a good team. And look what the hell happened. But I'll tell you this. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I didn't think we were going to be the greatest team in the NFL. This team, look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. We are averaging 11.9 yards per play. My brothers in Christ, we are averaging 5.9 yards per rush. We can't stop scoring. I mean, we're 3 for 3 on third downs. This offense, I think now is what 12 for 12 on scoring drives? Dallas is doing virtually nothing. I mean, they're just kicking a bunch of field goals. But, I mean, this is crazy. Derek Carr, I'll tell you this right now, Derek Carr right now is unbelievable. He is unreal right now. 9 for 11, 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. That doesn't even do it justice. He is absolutely dealing out of control. We're not even... The Saints are scoring... It's almost like we're scoring too fast. The Saints are almost scoring too fast. We're scoring too fast to get everyone involved. We can't even get like Juwan Johnson and Foster Moreau and people like that involved because we're scoring too fast. What happened to Derek Carr? Clint Kubiak. This is crazy. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. During that first half, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid, whatever, but this is a team that can legitimately win whatever game they're in. Does that mean the Super Bowl? Does that mean an NFC Championship game? I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say that. Every single play, motion here, play action here, Carr dealing, Alvin Kamara, every handoff, he's running 4 or 5 yards, wide open lanes, before he's even thought about being touched. Micah Parsons, ladies and gentlemen, did he get off the bus? Someone do a wellness check on Micah Parsons. Trevor Penning, remember when Trevor Penning was bad? Remember when the Saints' offensive line was bad? Remember when the Saints couldn't run the football last year? We didn't have a game over 80 yards rushing for our top ball carrier, last year. Right now, we're averaging 6 yards a carry against the Dallas Cowboys on the road. And Talise Fuaga has enough icy hot on his back. Okay? Guy is slippery right now. Lubed up. Horrible back cramps. How do you even have back cramps? You know what I'm saying? That's just oos. Saints are a monster. We on top, baby. Who dat? I was a hater. Carr is him. DC and Kubiak. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned... Well, you actually didn't, but I'll mention it for you. I'm glad you mentioned Dennis Allen. Hey, guys. Is it just me, or does the Saints defense all of a sudden look like 2019? Alontae Taylor is laying the wood. Tyrann Mathieu laying the wood. Demario Davis laying the wood. I wonder why. Oh, I know why. Because we have the best defensive coordinator as our head coach, and he doesn't have to worry about Sneaky Pete on his unicycle on the sidelines. He can focus on the defense. And look at what we are doing defensively. We are making, I'll tell you this right now, you can go ahead and clip this, send it to who you got to, a.k.a. Kurt Benkert, a.k.a. Colin Cowherd. We are making the Dallas Cowboys look like the Carolina Panthers. Write that down. Write that down. This Dallas Cowboys team, good team. No doubt about it. This is a good team, for sure. And the Saints are embarrassing them on the road. And the Saints aren't fully healthy. Worst team in the NFC South. Worst team in the NFL. Offense is boring. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when the offense was boring? Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some hands raised in the chat if you remember everyone saying that this offense was boring, even though we completely revamped the offense, got Clint Kubiak as the offensive coordinator? Do y'all remember that? And now all of a sudden, we're about to put 70 points up on the road. 14 for 14 for the first team. That's from the 228 Syndicate. That's from PBS himself. 14 for 14. 14 for 14 for the first team. We did not score on the opening possession of a game for, I think, 14 or 15 straight weeks last season. The Saints are definitely acting like they are back. Yes, they absolutely are. I mean, I hate to keep saying this. I hate the Cowboys defense doesn't do great against the run game. I mean, we could have the 85 Bears out there. I don't think they're going to stop this. I don't think they're going to stop this offense. It's this right here. Have we punted this season? Do we have a punter? Punter I just met her? Do we have a punter? I have no idea. Clint Kubiak was literally the missing piece. This is what it looks like. The Saints had a 15-year-old offense. More than that. A 20-year-old offense that Pete Carmichael was cosplaying. No hate, but all the hate. And shouts to Mickey Loomis. Can we get some shouts to Mickey Loomis in the chat? Because we interviewed some scrubs for the offensive coordinator position this offseason. Some scrubs. And Mickey Loomis said, you know what? We want a completely new thing. We want a completely new, innovative, creative offense. I'm going to hand it over to these young guys. Clint Kubiak, Andrew Janocko, and all these other guys, the Ronald Currys, the Pete Carmichaels, get out. Okay, get out. And look what happened. How it's already happened this fast. It's already happened. It's crazy. I mean, I cannot believe what I just watched. It is the O-line is developing really well. They've developed. It doesn't matter who's on the offensive line. It's the scheme. It's crazy how Alvin this zone run scheme, or really not the zone run scheme plus the screens and all of that. Alvin looks like peak Alvin Kamara. Raise your hand if you've got an Alvin Kamara Offensive Player of the Year ticket. PBS, I see you in the back. Alvin Kamara looks peak. Was he washed up? Was he old? Or was running in between the tackles and running halfback dives all game not really his Matt Forte, if you will? This is a completely different team. Completely different team. The culture, everything. They are flying around the ball. Talise Fuaga on the Alvin Kamara run, when Talise, it was like a toss to the left. Talise Fuaga had to get out there. He was trying to find somebody. I thought he was going to block Mike McCarthy. He was just begging. What do I think Pete Carmichael's doing? He's probably at the Superdome. He thought there was a game today. He still might think he's offensive coordinator. He's trying to get into the dome. He has no clue he got fired, and two, he has no clues the game's in Dallas. Talise Fuaga, with an injured back, running up the sideline begging for someone to block. On defense, we're hitting anybody that moves. Okay? I mean, this is a 2019 looking defense with one of the most explosive Saints offenses we have ever seen as of right now. I mean, Chris Olave was blocking. Yeah, and then Olave's all over the place. Like, Rashid Shaheed is obviously stealing a lot of the headlines because of the 70-yard pass, but Olave is looking incredible. Incredible. Don't miss Olave blocking, so Alvin didn't have to take the hit. Alvin gave him love after two. It's buying in. Chris Olave right now is one of our best blockers. And just like we said last week, we did a full breakdown of a Chris Olave block last week that sprung Jamal Williams for a touchdown run. That blocking downfield from your receivers is something San Francisco preaches, and it's something you don't do unless you are fully bought in on this team. Think about the narrative in the last 12 months. Chris Olave only cares about himself. He gives up on routes. He gives up on this. And now look at him. He's our third best offensive lineman. And we're talking about last year, Gail Benson sell the team, Mickey Loomis sell the team, Derek Carr can't win, Dennis Allen can't win. It is crazy how much everything has swung. It is wild. I mean, Rashid Shaheed, and I'll tell you this too about Rashid Shaheed. I know we talked about, like, can Rashid Shaheed be a true number 2 and all that stuff. I mean, you got no option right now but to say yes. Absolutely. He might be able to be a 1. Look at the efficiency. Again, Rashid Shaheed, 4 targets, 4 receptions. Olave, 3 for 3. Alvin should have 2 for 2. He dropped one on a beautifully designed little screen. Taysom, 1 for 1. Look at this rushing. I mean, this is like when you play Madden. If this was a Madden game, if I would have just played this game on Madden, the whole chat would be telling me to crank up the difficulty. The whole chat would be, bro, if Michael Thomas was still with us, LOL, nah. Michael Thomas can't find a job right now. Trust me. This team would not be any better with him. Not only did we get a better system and scheme, we got a better locker room, we have better energy around the team, everything looks better. Everything. I might go build the statue. I might go build the Clint Kubiak statue after this game. Get me some bronze. Michael Thomas said Derek Carr was the problem. Yeah. Keep the foot on the gas. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. All we can do is all gas. All gas. I mean, big second half coming up, James. Hope the Saints put up 40 again. Yeah, I hope the Saints score 40. Well, I hope they score 60 points. How's Penning doing? Looks fantastic. Penning looks great. Everybody looks good. Schedule only gets easier. Yeah, the first 5 games were the first 5 games were the hard part of the schedule. I am flabbergasted, absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second half has started. I got to get in there. I'm going to be posting content all day today, all day tomorrow. I may go live after the game. If you are interested in that, follow the Twitter. Make sure you're checking the Twitter. We're popping off left and right. Make sure you're following the Twitter. Get involved there. I will be updating if I do go live after the game, but I'll have tons of videos today, tons of videos tomorrow. Let's go Saints. Let's go Clint Kubiak. Let's go Dennis Allen. Somebody go get Pete Carmichael and get him out of Champion Square. Ladies and gentlemen, second half starting now.